off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team.
In the trenches, you stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Here comes Malik Washington. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. It's his running back. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easier for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ready, blue. 50, green. Ready.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
On the double. Let's go now. Yellow, red, set.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go.
Third and long for him here. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Looking for a throw here. He's got it to his running back. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play. But, hey, still a win for this offense. They've got first and goal now from the 2.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the red zone now. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Dante Kent with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Steelers to the line now. First and 10. No running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Play action with Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Nabbed by Warren. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
150! 158!
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
He's got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go! Black, 95. Field, black. Set, go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
They're going play action. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, you block over here. Run it.
Rodgers here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's second and 5. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Dolphins out to an early advantage. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Now here's Rodgers. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, 88!
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. It's this underneath to Warren. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 15 yards and moves to 3rd down.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Austin's there to haul it in. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Targeting the sideline, and Flynn Muth has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
58! Go to 50!
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Okay, ready?
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing it to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. The play brought to an end by the former Dolphin. There's Jalen Ramsey. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Finds his back, Achane. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Here we go.
He'll throw it yet again. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. So they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Red, 38.
From the 23. It's his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter.
And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. First down throw by Rodgers. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Still at the 40 here, second and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with a first and 10.
Hey, check 26. Back north.
Off play action, Rodgers. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a one-score game before halftime. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Achane lost it. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Rodgers here off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Set up, Cat 300. Cat 300. 258.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. There'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Green 18.
On fourth down, it's Rodgers. He's got it to his running back. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll throw again. Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you back north. Split 50.
Throwing once again. Rodgers. And throw it back to the end zone and out of bounds.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got two in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
26, 18.
Again, Rodgers. This one's caught. Smith has it. And the defense escapes. And a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have two to work with before halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Back, slide, two. Yellow, red, cycle.
Throwing now, following the turnover. It's a big strike to him. 30. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set to send it away. Johnson now on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you The special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success.
That's complete inside the 35. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move to 6. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that. Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Washington now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go. Second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by Westbrook-Akine. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Black 40. Field, black. Ready?
Looking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that side draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second down.
Red, cycle. 52 blue.
Trying again, following the set. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
Ready, set.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Yellow, blue. Right, white.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Connecting on the slant. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. It goes to the hurry up offense here.
That's good for the Steelers. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
50. Hey, 88. 398 to us.
Warren can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a third quarter Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and there leads a field goal now. Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Okay, ready?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First down, Dolphins.
Here we go, set.
They go play action on 1st. Finds his back, Achan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Pass play now. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 3rd quarter lead. Devon Achan with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Johnson with a return here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Taking his shot. What a dive. I think he caught it. 35 on the pickup. And he'll bring it up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. On 1st down, Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
They got some room to tow home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, Warren finds a big lane, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Liz. 258.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. He brings it in. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Power with the big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the double.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
17 down. Cut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Completed to his running back. Again, he's got room. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
And the Steelers get home. They drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. That's Hill on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry up offense here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. This is complete to Waller. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. That's him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
Ready, red, white, yellow, ready.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 38.
Sanders all set to send it away. Kent on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
On the double.
So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. Almost had and 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Down. Blue 32. Pause red. Ready.
They look to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
At the 28-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Steelers. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Howard, 1st and 10. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Trying again, following the set. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
Dude, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Shotgun handoff to Ward. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Warren once more. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense. Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Completed left side to Smith. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Kent on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19 Lions. Let's go. 70 Lions.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Try and push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And Fatu Melifonwu with the INT. And the Dolphins take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
We'll drop this down to Achane. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
First down, Miami.
Smack ready. Black 40. Green Jack.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. Sanders all set to send it away. Kent on the return. Juke the defender. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their fourth victory in a row. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this.